The state of Michigan has spent over $259 million in your money, taxpayer money, on a thing called a mega site. It's a bunch of land in Genesee County, Michigan. Let me bring it up on the screen here and show it. Take a look right there. That's it. That's Flint Bishop Airport over there to the right. And that's the site right there. All that yellow right there. The state of Michigan has spent $259 million in hopes of landing a big company. They have no promises, though, to land a company. They're buying up houses. They're buying up land. They're tearing down trees. And just recently, look at this headline right here. A $55 billion project proposed for Bondy Township fell through. So there was supposed to be a big project there, and it didn't happen. So there's a bunch of land sitting there with nothing on it. People's homes have been torn down. They have been forced to sign they haven't been forced, but they sold their home and they've signed non-disclosure agreements. But now there's also word that a school could be sold and torn down for this project, even though they don't know if there's ever going to be any company on this land. Interesting, right? Well, we're talking about Moorish Elementary School. That's the school we're talking about. They had a school board meeting last night, Swartz Creek. Now, there's a proposal, a plan to possibly sell that school for $40 million. Okay, so your taxpayers would be involved in buying that school for $40 million. So add that on, I believe, to the $259 million. Even though we don't know if there's even going to be a project there. This land could sit empty for years and years. They talked about this at the school board meeting last night, and I want to play this clip for you. It's two school board members going back and forth. One school board member says, why would we sell the school when we don't know if they even need the land for the school? But another school board member says, we need to act quick. We need to do it. I want you to listen to both sides and what they had to say. Very interesting.
We don't even know that somebody's going in there. Like, they've had buyers back out already. So that's assuming that they do sell to a mega site or, manufacturing industry. Like, I just don't like making decisions based on assumptions. And I would like to see them have a buyer secured before we make any decision to think about uprooting a whole entire elementary school and their families.
We don't have the luxury of waiting until someone does or doesn't do anything with that property. We have deadlines that we've been given. They may have some negotiation leeway, but we have to look at what's before us. If we do need to go back and negotiate again, what should we be considering? I put together a list just off the top of my head and based on some information that I had, some conversations that have been going on amongst this board and the proposals, things that we need to consider.
Again, you say timeline, yet we're the seller here. It's on our time. Like, we get to establish that timeline. That's how it works. Somebody doesn't say, I want to buy your house. You have 2 weeks to make a decision.
The grant dollars are only available.
Well, you heard the crowd there reacting, and you can watch that video on their YouTube page. But that's the question. Why would you sell, and this is brought up at the meeting, I'm not saying this, even though I am. Why would you sell a school for $40 million to this entity, which it's all involving public money, when you don't know if there's going to even be a factory or a site or whatever? You don't know if there's going to be anything there. So they're going to have another school board meeting, and apparently at some point they are going to maybe vote on this. But I wanted to bring it to your attention that already more than $259 million has been spent on this project. And as of now, the only thing to show for it is homes that have been torn down, land that has been torn up, and there's no company on the site. The latest deal went belly up. It didn't happen. Will there ever be a company in this yellow shaded area down there? We don't know. And many people are saying that tax dollars should not be going for this. A lot of people are saying your tax dollars should not be going for this, but others are saying it should because it's bringing jobs into the community, and it's bringing life to this area, to Michigan that desperately needs it, and that it's going to be bringing momentum to the state. But the issue is, A, they don't have a company yet, and B, should taxpayer money be spent on this? Because some people are saying that a lot of the money could have been spent fixing the roads. Okay, just want to make you aware of the latest saga in the mega site, everybody. Make sure you're following me right here. I am staying on top of this.